Okay guys, welcome to my full day of eating video, and this is a men's physique prep, so this is kind of what I'm eating day to day. As you can see, I'm including a lot of different volume into my diet, so low calorie volume and hitting it up with lots of vegetables and lean sources of protein and low saturated fats as well. So what I'm keeping in mind with all of this is to keep myself full, so it's not like a horrible process, and including things like paprika, ground cayenne pepper and cinnamon are all kind of things to help speed up that fat burning process, but also to make it a little bit more pleasurable because of the taste. So I normally have about 50 grams of oats and a sort of egg with vegetable kind of omelette pizza type thing. You guys will see how I cook it, which makes it just perfect and so easy to do. I'm kind of a bit OCD with the way I use my microwave. I just can't be bothered to move around too much, so I just use twos, and that's me putting the paprika on. Thermogenic ingredients, same as the ground cayenne. Ground cayenne is very often in pre-workouts and things, so that's the egg white there. So those are really good ingredients to include because they're thermogenic, so that kind of helps speed up your metabolism. And cinnamon is also a thermogenic, but it helps stabilize your blood sugar levels, so it kind of works the same way. So after I've got that little bit of a wobble, I put my grill on and then I add my egg, and that kind of the grill kind of just cooks the top whilst the pans cook the bottom and just makes like a perfect texture. So I cook the porridge oats in intervals as well, so I do 22 seconds. After I've done that, 2 minutes and 22 seconds, double bag of green tea, you know how it's going, and then 22 seconds intervals until I've got it to the right thickness that I like. Everyone's different, so I just make sure that I've added enough water in so I get a little bit more volume for the porridge oats that I'm having. Then once it starts to go crispy around the outside, we start grilling, and that's just like the perfect way to finish off an omelette. So that's actually a tip from Rob Lipsip. If you guys watch his YouTube channel, you will know what's up. Adding the ground cinnamon because it tastes amazing, and then we're adding in some Musclefood maple syrup flavor, which is just divine, so good. And there's a discount code if you guys want to buy anything from Musclefood. You also get some free chicken and stuff in the description below. Adding in them blueberries for those antioxidants and a little bit more low calorie volume, and that's the porridge. So next up, supplements. I take a multivitamin, which is Solgar, and a fish oil, which is also Solgar, and they're both just standard things. I take them all the time, not anything special during a cut, just daily vitamin. And Cholula hot sauce to make that a little bit more flavoursome. And just because I know everybody loves the yolk porn, this can come off now. Okay guys, so as you know, first thing in the morning when I'm going to train my morning clients, I normally drink some BCAAs, and this is just the leftover. I drank half a bottle. I had the full bottle with 1 scoop of, these are just some random aminos which I got. Then before I go to the gym, I add in to whatever's left over just 1 scoop of amino energy, and that's just going to give me a little bit of an energy boost throughout the workout. I am in competition prep at the moment, so my calories are lower and my energy is a little bit lower, so I kind of need that from time to time. So let's go to the gym. Oh, and one more thing, a funnel is so key, so key. I don't think I need a full scoop today. Then I just top the rest up with some more water, cold water, because it's fresh. Everything tastes better when it's cold. Okay guys, so I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I basically did this video because I got a few requests in previous videos, and especially my 10,000 calorie video about what my normal diet is like. Now I am in competition prep, so it's kind of like a normal-ish diet for me. At the moment, things are kind of like lower carbs and things like that, and lower calories obviously. Yeah, that's why I've kind of done this video. Also, to get my hair cut at 3 o'clock, it's now 20 past 2. I'm going to do a little bit of client replying and stuff because I did a little bit this morning, but I need to get some more done. And then this evening I've got some evening clients. So this shake kind of is just to do me over till when I get back from my haircut. and then I'm going to eat then, and then go and train the evening clients, and then have a little snackette before bed. So a couple of things I'd like to talk about just to make you guys aware. When you're dieting and stuff a lot and your fats drop down, your calories drop down, things you have to kind of bear in mind is like your joints are going to be a little bit more, what's the word, sensitive. Like I get a lot of like clicking and stuff when I'm moving, and that's just because as your body's using up fat in your whole body, it's obviously got to take fat from everywhere, because it doesn't just take from one area, so it also takes it from the joints and things. So you'll notice in some of those gym clips I'm wearing my belt. Also I would recommend wrist wraps, maybe, if you guys have sensitive wrists and you are dieting. It is a good little tip. Make yourself aware that a couple of weeks ago I did a lot of traveling and things, and you know, sitting in a plane for hours on end, and then sitting in a train, and I think I pulled something in my back, so I've been quite wary with my belt, so I'm wearing that quite a lot just to make sure that nothing happens, because I find as soon as you get an injury it takes like 4 times longer to get better when you're in prep, because your body's, you know, it's got using the food and stuff for other things. So I'm gonna crack on with this. Also got a couple of packages to open up. I will speak to you guys probably after the haircut, because it's a full day of eating, not a day in the life, so I'm not going to show you everything, and that's why I didn't put that many clips of the gym together. But you guys know I love to just film in the gym, so it's kind of difficult to not give loads and loads of gym stuff when it's a food video, so gotta stay focused on the food, which is quite easy because I'm very food orientated. So I'm also going to have this little Brayburn apple, 150 grams, 78 calories. Just gonna have that before I go and get my head cut. And as if by magic, we're back again with a haircut. So guys, the reason why I haven't eaten lunch yet is just because I know that I'm between 5 and half 7 I'm not going to be able to eat, so I kind of just delayed my lunch, and then gonna have an early dinner, so I have them in one. I have like a larger meal and then a little snack before I go to bed, so then that way I'm not hungry and I keep having some food throughout the day, but I'm also keeping on top of everything. Anyway guys, I'm gonna crack on with this, then I'm gonna start preparing the food. That's a clean ass haircut. I did forget to get my chicken out to defrost last night, so we're gonna have to do with tuna. So what we're gonna have with this is already marked up in MyFitnessPal. So we've got tuna, kale, broccoli, carrot, almond flakes, a seed roll. So let's make it up. Just drain off the rest, flake up the tuna. Now the reason why I don't have like tuna too often, but it's kind of just like a emergency protein source, because if I forget to get chicken out or whatever, the reason I don't have it too often is because it's quite high in salt, one, because it's been in the sea obviously, and also quite high in mercury, and mercury you don't want too much of, so if you're gonna have it, try not to have it all the time. They say like once a week is adequate. So that's the tuna. Oh, and a pro tip, when getting your tuna, make sure you get it in brine and not oil. Okay, next we're going to measure out 20 grams of this lighter than light mayo. And I don't know why you wouldn't go for this one, it literally tastes the same, 11 calories per 15 grams, so we're going to go with 20 grams. Okay, so whilst that kale is cooking, I'm just going to chop up this broccoli and grate this carrot into the bowl, and then all we have left to add is the nutritional seasoning yeast, flaked almonds, and the roll. I always put it into my phone first, and then I check the ingredients as I'm going along whilst I'm going through prepping the food. Nice and simple. See, I'm a bit of an all-rounder with our broccoli. Now this thing makes great pictures for Instagram, and it cost me £1, so yeah, you can't really complain. And it just grates the thing into a spiral so it looks like spaghetti. And I did this yesterday with courgette or zucchini, wherever they're from, and it literally, it's just like the texture of a spaghetti pasta, so noodles. Okay, so it works better with courgette, so I gave up a bit on the carrot, but it's just like that, and then added straight in, making a nice little fresh tuna. In go the almonds. Give it a good mix. Bowl of kale here, and then we're just going to add the nutritional yeast, which actually only just came in the mail today. 15 grams. Is it kind of like a cheesy flavour without having cheese? It's kind of like a vegan substitute. Okay, we're just going to do 10 grams because that's quite a lot. There we are. Cool. Let's eat. Oh, and a bun. Roll that I have is New Burn, gluten-free, wheat-free, milk-free, seedless, 4-seed bread, and that's just for some extra carbs. So I'm going to quickly enjoy this, and then I've got to go and train those clients. So I will see you guys after those clients when I'm having my evening shake before bed, smoothie, evening smoothie before bed. Currently 8:15, and I got back from training the clients, so we are all done for the work for today. And I thought I'd just go through a couple of tips on how to curb your appetite, or how to help you stay on track with your macros and things throughout the day, as it kind of makes sense with this video, you know. First off, sugar-free chewing gums. Now, I got these chewing gums on Amazon. I bought them in a big pack. It was like 6 packs for like 20 quid, and there's 50 gums in there. It lasts you forever, and it's just really easy just to be able to have one of those, because a lot of the time when you're like hungry, you actually just kind of want another flavour in your mouth, and chewing gum's really good for that. So I recommend grabbing some sugar-free ones for that. The next one is plenty of water. So make sure you have plenty of water throughout the day. As soon as you wake up, have like a bottle on hand and try and drink at least 2 litres of water a day. Sort of with that, BCAAs as well. Amino acids, or BCAAs. There's not a lot of science that says that they kind of stop you from breaking down muscle, but the key thing for me is, again, the flavour of that makes your water taste a lot better. So throughout like going to the gym and stuff, I find it just so much more satisfying having a drink when it has some flavour in it. And BCAAs, a lot of the time they're like low in sugar, and they're quite low in calories as well, so a lot of the time those are a good thing to go for. Okay, so the next thing is an intermittent fasting style. So don't think of it as intermittent fasting, because I don't like that. I think you should eat when you are hungry, but to kind of base your meals and the foods that you're having kind of around your appetite. So if you do come back to the gym like I did today, I had my shake, and then I know I'm not going to be hungry for a little while, so I waited a few hours before I had my lunch, and then had a larger lunch so I wouldn't have dinner, because I know that I was going to be going out training some more clients. So then when I came back, I'm going to have a little snack before bed, so just to make sure I'm not hungry going to bed. So those kind of things to just think about. So if you're not hungry in the morning, maybe just have something really light. Don't not have nothing, because I don't really like that, but some people it works for them, so whatever, you know. There's so many different ways out there that you can fit things in, as long as it's healthy for you and you're getting results, but not too fast, and your results are not like horribly painful to get to. Obviously sometimes it's a bit difficult, but not horribly painful, and your body's still working in the same way, and is regular, if you know what I'm saying. My last point to little help you curb those cravings is you can get so many different like flavor drops from My Protein, Walden Farm syrups and stuff. Those are really nice to add some flavor in, so you can get used to different flavors, and you don't have to be like, oh, I really want the flavor of chocolate, so I'm gonna have some chocolate. You could just have some Walden's Farm chocolate syrup, for example. But also bear in mind with those things that because they are artificial and your body's not used to it, it's chemicals, you will retain more water, so it might look like you're not losing the weight, And also on top of that, if you are wanting to stay away from the more chemical and artificial side of things, go crazy with some like seasonings. Like, enjoy your cinnamon. Cinnamon's so good. I could literally eat cinnamon on its own. In fact, I have done that before. I did the cinnamon challenge. Not on here, but I did the cinnamon challenge. Yeah, get friendly with your spice cupboard. So those are some tips, and it is almost time. It is time for the evening shake. So I'm going to show you how I make my smoothie. It is now 20 to 9, really bright outside because it's the middle of summer. I think either today or yesterday was the longest day. I'm a big fan of almond breeze. Pretty much any almond milk will work. Soy milk's also very nice as well with this shake. But I prefer to stay away from like cow's dairy products, just because it's not very good for my skin. I notice I break out quite a lot when I have cow's milk, and also when I was a baby I was lactose intolerant, so a little bit funny. A pro tip with these bottles as well, do it, pour it like that. And then we have about 200ml, which is up to that line. 2 scoops of casein. 1 scoop of glutamine. 1 serving of this stuff. Such a tiny scoop. Okay, so to this I'm going to add 50 grams or below of banana, and then some blueberries as well. So the best way to store bananas, everybody knows, is to freeze them. Literally, you'll never ever run out of bananas that way. Just buy a ton of bananas when they're close to their use by date, and peel them, freeze them, done. And then we're going to go for 40 grams of blueberries. So the reason I like having some fruit and stuff in the evening is because it's low in calories but also quite filling. And also getting those antioxidants is always good. You know what I almost forgot, right? So key. And that's about how much I have. Delicious. And before I forget, I've just got my frozen chicken out, and that's a bit of frozen fish pie mix for tomorrow, so they defrost overnight and then they'll be ready in the morning. So that's what I normally do. Normally I don't have the tuna. Now I have a little Physique update, because why not? So guys, I'm going to enjoy this, and that's the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. It's a full day of contest prep, men's physique, full day of eating, something like that. Diet brain's still going hard. So we're 30 days out, and I'm actually still enjoying the process, which is good. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that button, and you'll be on track to keep up to date with everything that's going on, with the men's physique progress for the competition and everything else. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.